Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. To continue our topic today, let's proceed to number 9. Contrive experience. Models and mock-ups. Editing of reality. Necessary when real experience cannot be used or are too complicated. In this level, representative models and mock-ups of reality being used in order to provide an experience that as close as reality. This level is very practical and it makes learning experience more accessible to the learner. At this stage, it provides more create experiences. Some example of contrived experience are objects, specimens, games, and simulation. In objects, it includes artifacts displayed in a museum or things displayed in an exhibit or preserved insect specimen in science. And in a specimen, it is an individual or item considered typical of group, class, or a whole. And in simulation, it is representation of a manageable real event in which the learner is an active participant engaged in learning behavior or in applying previously acquired skills or knowledge. And in games, it is forms of physical exercise taught to children at schools. Example is relay and bees. The purpose of games is to practice or refine knowledge or skills already acquired. It is also identify gaps and weaknesses in knowledge or skills and serve as summation of review. It is also develop new relationships among concepts and principles. Why do we make use of contrived experiences? We make use of contrived experiences to overcome limitation of space and time, to edit reality for us to be able to focus on parts or a process of system that we intend to study, and to overcome difficulties of size, and finally, to understand easily and effectively. And now, let's proceed to number 10. Direct purposeful experiences, hands-on practice. It is direct, first-hand experience, have a direct participation in the outcome, use of all our senses. This is a first-hand experiences which serves as the foundation of learning. In this level, more senses are used in order to build up the knowledge. Also, in this level, the learner learns by doing things by him or herself. Learning happens through actual hands-on experiences. This level proves that educational technology is not limited to the modern cultures and softwares that are commercially available nowadays. This shows that even the simple opportunity that you give to each child, it could help them to learn. Example of direct purposeful experience are preparing a meal, making a piece of furniture, PowerPoint presentation, delivering a speech, climbing a mountain. It is also first-hand because it is seeing done in film or reading about it is a vicarious. Substitute experiences. It is clear. Therefore, we can approach the world of reality directly through the senses and indirectly with reduced sensory experience. Implication of the cone of experience. After going through the different components of the cone of experience, it could be used in facilitating learning, and different kind of sensory aid often overlap and sometimes blend into another. One kind of sensory experience is not necessarily more educationally useful than another. Sensory experiences are mixed and interrelated. Too much reliance of concrete experience may actually obstruct the process of meaningful generalization. The base will be striking a balance between concrete and abstract, direct participation and symbolic expression for the learning that will continue throughout the life. Do not use only one medium of communication in isolation. Rather, use many instructional materials to help the learner conceptualize his or her experiences. Avoid teaching directly at the symbolic level of thought without adequate foundation of the concrete. Learners' concept will lack deep roots in direct experience. When teaching, do not get stuck in the concrete. Strive to bring our students to the symbolic or abstract level to develop higher order thinking skills. The cone of experience is essentially a visual metaphor for the idea that learning activities can be placed in broad categories based on the extent to which they convey the concrete reference of real-life experiences. The cone of experience is a visual device to aid teachers in the selection of instructional media. It can be said that in facilitating learning, we can use a variety of materials and mediums in order to maximize the learning experience. Also, it could be said that concrete experiences must be provided first in order to support abstract learning. Staying with the concrete experiences is not even an ideal, because through providing abstract experiences to the learner, the more he or she will develop her or his higher thinking or their skills, which is important for more complex way of thinking and dealing with more complex life situations. And lastly, it could be said that educational technology is not limited to modern gadgets that we have right now, but rather it is a broad concept that includes all the media that we can use to attain balance as we facilitate effective and meaningful learning. So that's all now. Thank you.